Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Nick is there. Nick, how can we help?
Hey, Ken. Hey, Jade. How are you guys doing today?
We're having a blast. What's up?
So, my wife and I are in a bit of a pickle. Some background real quick is we just got married a few months ago. We had a really expensive last year with weddings and our wedding and all that. We got through it all. We combined our finances, and we started tackling a big mountain of student loans and various smaller loans together here the last few months. So we're in the middle of baby step 2, and we recently got invited, and actually my wife was asked to be in the wedding. We got invited to a wedding out of the country.
Ooh. Where?
So it's in Italy.
Ah,
I love that.
always. Oh my goodness. So, and she's supposed to be part of the bridal party too, which is even more expensive because you got the dresses and the activities and the la-ti-da. How much debt do you guys have?
We have about 97,000 left.
Okay, 97,000 left. And who is this person to you? Whose wedding is this?
It's one of her best friends. Not family or anything, but
Like recent best friends or best friends from high school or from college? Like, is this person in her daily life, day to day?
Yeah. I would say, I mean, they've been best friends for the last 4 or 5 years. I wouldn't say since they grew up together. Like, they didn't grow up together.
Is she the maid of honor?
No.
Okay, so she's not the maid of honor, which means she ain't the best friend. Unless the girl has a sister.
It does matter in this.
It does matter. Okay.
Right.
I'm going to shoot you straight here because I don't think that you guys can afford a trip to Italy. And I don't think that you can afford all of the things that goes along with being a bridesmaid because in 2023, these bridesmaid prices have gone through the roof.
Yeah, what are we talking about? Do we have a price tag? I'm curious, Nick.
It's the parties, it's everything. So what do you think it's going to cost?
So the whole thing is about 4 days, I believe. That's just the minimum like stay, and that's not even including travel. I priced out to about $6,000. That's if we just did the 4 days. And
that's for the two of you?
I mean, yeah, flights. I can't find anything under like $4,000 for 2 flights.
Right. And then there's tuxedo, dresses. Is that everything included?
Yeah.
The next question I have is, do you have $6,000?
We don't. We did save a little bit of our. We got some money from the wedding, and we put most of it towards our debt. And we did save about $3,000 of it in case we decided to go to Italy.
So what's the pickle? Because that implies to me that you guys aren't on the same page. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, she's all in on going.
Yeah, because it's her friend.
I'm on the we can't afford it side, but I don't want to come between.
Let me ask you this, because if it were me, if I were you, and the script was flipped and it was my husband who wanted to go for his friends, I would say, what would you think about us throwing a really nice bridal shower, or in this case, groom's party, for your friend here stateside? And we can do that. And that way we're finding a way to participate, doing something nice, but we can also keep it within a much smaller scope.
All right, come on.
And not bust the budget.
That's Jade, the financial expert and the very disciplined person who changed her life. You're legit, but come on. I want Jade, the woman, on this.
Okay.
So if he says that to his wife, I think she goes, "Sorry, pal, that's not a viable option. I have a different one.
Find a way to meet in the
middle. I got one.
Okay, hit him, Ken.
He doesn't go. He says, "Babe, this is your dear friend. I know that it would pain you not to go. It's a big deal, but babe, we are in financial."
It's still $3,000.
He can go make $3,000.
Yeah.
When is the trip?
In June.
Okay, between now, no, I'm okay if you don't like this.
I don't know how I feel. I'm still marinating.
Good, because I am trying to help this man in his marriage. And I am asking you as a woman to get real. If this were you and Sam, and this was your really good friend, and you were in, come on now.
All right, Ken.
He has no option but to work his butt off. He can sell stuff, make some money, come up with, and I don't think it's $3,000 if she goes. I think he can.
And Nick, we're arguing this for you.
He's got to say something. Hold on. Go ahead.
If it's any consolation, we're putting about $100,000 a month towards our debt.
Exactly.
This is a cash flow situation.
Exactly. And
Right.
for me, I'm like, if you can just go out and earn $3,000 for a wedding, I'm like, all I see is your debt going from 97 down to 94. That's what I
Right.
see. I'm like, look, with almost $100,000 of debt, how long have you guys been working the baby step 2? How long have you been in it?
It's been like 2.5 months.
You're just getting started.
All I see is his wife resenting him for years to come when she's looking at Instagram and
No,
seeing the wedding pictures.
She's not because what
get her on the phone. I'm telling you, I'm right on this one.
She's gonna be mad for a minute, but here's the thing: I don't even talk about my wedding on a weekly basis, a monthly basis, or a yearly basis.
Well, then
it's
you're
not
the
even
exception.
her day. She's gonna get over it.
You're the exception. Oh, she's gonna get over it.
Ken
all
Coleman,
right.
you looked at your wedding album.
Man, I'm a dude, but this is a woman. Weddings to women is a whole different.
I'm a woman
ballgame.
too. I just gave you the perspective.
I just don't think you're
Do you think
keeping
I'm not
it real.
well, okay.
The man is calling us with a money and relationship question, and I am trying to help him with both.
Look, Nick, what are you leaning towards after you heard Ken and I chop it up? What do you think?
I'm between pausing the debt and saving up some money and just, going the minimum that we need to be there. We also postponed our honeymoon. We didn't do a honeymoon because we underestimated how expensive Italy was going to be. That was supposed to be.
All right.
And see, that's the thing. You didn't do your own honeymoon to do this. Okay,
He's on the phone talking.
I want you to understand you're grown, so you're going to walk away and do what you want and whatever makes you sleep at night. However, what I do want to tell you is you're just getting started, and the choices that you make now are setting the tone for your whole baby step 2 journey. So the moment that you start saying this is the exception or that's the exception, you're creating a rule.
I agree with that.
You're creating a rule with this decision.
I agree with you. I'm trying to help him out.
I know you are, Ken.
Because I got the feeling, we're running out of time with him, but I have the feeling his wife is really like, I'm going.
She wants to go to, everybody wants to go to Italy, and everybody wants to be in their friend's wedding. I'm not saying that's not the case.
No dude in the world. Any dude's like, hey, sorry, pal, I can't afford this. But women, it's a different deal. So I want to see you sit down and have a candlelight dinner conversation with mama and see where she's really at. And then if you really have to split the difference, my option is a viable option. And not stop paying the debt. I don't want him to slow down.
I don't know,
I'm saying
Ken
he's going
Coleman.
to cash flow it on top of paying the debt off. I know. I wish I was as hardcore as you. I'm not. This is The Ramsey Show.
Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.